Good morning, everyone. It's Ripgal. Playing some more Lufia 2 Ancient Cave. We are continuing with this extremely mediocre run because there's not a reason to stop. Namely, we have not found, or we're looking for iris treasures. We have not found any yet. We are looking for blue chests. We have not found anything good in them yet. And so it feels kind of wasteful to Providence out. And so here we are, on our third video with the traditional final party. Down to floor 61. We don't have great options currently for killing the jelly. But there's still several floors left, and there's an okay chance that we'll find something in that time. If we survive. This is definitely not a good party for fighting the jelly. This is a very rough party in general. And we don't have Dakar, so we can't use the Dakar blade. We can't use... we have very limited options. We haven't found anything terribly good for the jelly kill. We're very lacking in fractionals, meaning things that take off a percentage of the enemy's health. So normally the Dakar blade is the one you rely on for that. But obviously we don't have it. Or even if we had a couple, but we can't use them. What are these guys again? I feel like this was a bad idea. Oh well. Did Selin just magically get faster in these last couple levels, I guess? She must have. Okay. You know what? Selling it being faster. Let's go ahead. I put that on as a joke earlier because it doesn't do anything. We now have enough that I feel like it's, or we're far enough that I feel like it's worth it. So at this point, there's still a lot of items that we could get that would actually help. The Old Sword or Myth Blade would be ideal. Honestly, even a Deadly Sword would be okay. Just because those give us better fractionals. Gorgon Rock. yet another black eye. That's actually not that great at this point. And then we also need... I mean, I guess we're not getting Gorgonrock at this point, are we? That was a while ago that we had that opportunity. As I look through my giant... No. They're at 72. As I look through my cheat sheet, desperately looking for ways to get out of this. So yeah, Gorgonrock would be a very good option. If we don't find something better. I would prefer to find Old Sword or Mythblade. And what floor are we down to now? 63. Okay, so we are past Hidora's at this point. Which is unfortunate. So we're basically hoping to find like a Lizard Blow. Or two. And an Old Sword. We are also higher level than we need to be for this. Than they would be for a speedrun, rather. So we are slightly less reliant on getting all of the pieces we need. The big thing that we're looking for is just making sure we have enough power. We do have the Trick Spell. We have Zap, I think. Yeah. Which is the most powerful spell in the game. So Artie, like, that's a pretty good starting point. The fact that Selin is now faster than Maxim is making me nervous, because I've been talking about, or trash talking for the last several episodes because she's slow. And now she's pulled ahead, so maybe she's just a late bloomer with that, and I had forgotten. She does start out very slow. Dark Fruit. Ironically, the one time where if we had Flash, we would have been in really good shape now. That's the fruit to evolve Flash, and his master form is actually very good. Or at least a lot better than his regular forms against the Jelly. These things get 2 actions each, which is a lot. I think at this point we champion, just to be safe. It did at least drop an X magic, which helps makes up for that absorb. We finally got an Iris treasure. Well, let's see how the rest of this goes. I'm not going to immediately bail, but I will bail if we need to. And we're very much leaning towards that right now. Never mind. I was afraid I was going to have to get past those gold golems, and we didn't want to do that. But white dragons from behind we can deal with. Gold golems are really nasty. If we end up needing to fight that, we will be providencing out. But I'm hoping we can avoid them. Now that we actually have an Iris item, we're not taking any chances. Now, getting this deep is still pretty uncommon, and it does still feel worth it. To continue looting. There's still a decent chance we find at least another blue chest. There's a okay chance, not a good chance, but there is an okay chance that we even find another Iris treasure if we get lucky. And, who knows, maybe we get extremely lucky and get an extra jelly kill. I will say at this point, if we do find another Iris, we're definitely out. If we find certain blue chest items, we're definitely out. At this point, the one blue chest item that I could find that I want, that would make me stay, is Gady's Blade. Gady's Blade has been elusive thus far, and is the one thing that would basically guarantee us the ability to get jelly kills going forward. If we get our hands on one, not only am I going to be going for the jelly kill this time, but I will probably be going for the jelly kill most times going forward. Sully, you let me down. Deadly armor. Deadly armor is not as useful as the deadly sword and rod. I don't believe. $72. Okay. Not necessarily going to be super helpful, but give us a little bit of a flexibility potential. We need to be on the lookout for Gorgons. Yeah, that guy, right there. They have a chance of dropping a Gorgon Rock. Which has the same IP attack as a Deadly Rod. Which is 1/8 damage. 1/8 isn't amazing. Mist Rapier's actually good. That's one of those that I accidentally fed earlier and now wish I hadn't. Deadly Sword. There we go. That's slightly better. 1/6 instead of 1/8. Yep. There are technically 2 Deadly Swords, one of which has the good IP effect and one of which doesn't. The one that's called, or that says it's ominous looking, is the one you want. We do only have 2 Curse Lifters, so that Deadly Sword is not actually viable yet. We do need to get another we would need to get another Curse Lifter to have it be usable. Like, we could equip it on Maxim and have 3 people with, uh... 3 people with instant death attacks, but I don't feel like it's viable outside of that. Or it won't be, rather, until we get a Curse Lifter. I suppose the other option there would be to use... We just got super lucky. That could have been an Archfiend. Archfiends are possibly the worst enemies in the game. And, or one of the... I guess Gold Dragons are worse, but... they're bad. I don't know if I've ever seen that enemy before. They're pretty easy to avoid, so I usually don't see them. That is an Archfiend on the stairs. By Dr. Seuss. I don't know if I want to deal with an Archfiend on the stairs. My heart just stopped a little there when it didn't die. This is partially me prepping for this and partially me thinking about this. Okay. Yeah, let's try it. It should be doable. There's a very good chance that we just kill it before it gets to go. If it gets to go, there's a good chance it wrecks us. And this is, of course, assuming it is an archer. It is. Okay. Stairs are right here, so we don't have a reason not to continue. Even though there are archfiends literally just hanging out behind 2 doors. Those are some sort of genies we're probably okay dealing with. I mean, if they're Earth genies, that's definitely okay, but... Earth genies are probably the least scary, followed by, well... The air ones are very fast, and the fire ones hit really hard. All of them hit relatively hard. The earth ones are the least awful, though. Well genies are partially good because of the weapons we've got. Maxim and Guy were able to very close to one-shot them. Okay. Do we still not have antidotes? We have one. Okay, good. So, a lizard blow is one of the things I'd mentioned earlier that would actually give us a fighting chance here. And the reason is, it is a attack that does 3 times damage, as well as just having a very high power. It's a bit scattered. I think at this point these are Orkies, which don't give us what we want. Yeah. So, theoretically, at this point, our best option is going to be probably either Maxim or Guy using the Lizard Blow, Selin and Artie with the Deadly Rods. if we find another curse lifter, that makes this a lot easier. Because then we can go with Deadly Sword instead. Honestly, if I can get to it, I would like to have Artie doing... I'd like to give Artie, like, the Spark Staff and just pump his magic as high as it can get. Snow Sword. Not actually good. Just because that would give him such a higher magic rating that I think his zap may be more efficient. That felt really good. Anytime you get one of those sneaky passages like that, where you get to avoid a fight, feels really good. Okay, let's see if we can get by this without going down. Never mind. That's a second lizard blow. This is now gone from not viable to very... It might be close, but I think with Sully at 4, with our extra levels, with Zap, with some of the blue chest items that give boosts to attack especially, this could, at this point, be viable. Again, if we do find a third curse lifter, I think we still do... I think we still try and get the sword uncursed instead of doing 2... Like, we may actually have Selen use the other lizard blow at that point. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Okay. These fights are so RNG dependent. Oh my god. As far as, like, I talk about how dangerous they are, and I realize that a lot of times I say how dangerous they are, and then that happens, and they all end up defending. If there's 3 enemies, and all of them they have an ability called Frost, in this case. If all of them were to use that, it does like 100 plus damage to all of your characters. And if 2 of them do that, that's a lot of damage. If all 3 of them do that, there's a very good chance that at least one character is dying. And at this point, like, we can revive a character, but we do lose all the IP that we have built up. In fact, at this point, I feel like I still want to go through and do this, but at the same time, it's the stairs. That's one of those I didn't realize we were down to silvers yet, and if I had realized that, I may have been a bit slower in trying to do that, even though we needed to. And then there was just one, and I breathed a sigh of relief. We are just not getting lucky with our deadlies, and that's very bad. Okay. Probably should have done that slightly differently, but I think we're good now. Whew. That was an attack where we brushed from the side, which can technically be... like, that thing could have been a surprise attack, and if it was, that would have been real bad. But we got lucky. At this point, we're just... no strong reason to... no strong reason not to just press on. And not taking any risks. Just had this moment of, man, I'm getting really nervous. My hands are getting sweaty. I realized that my space heater had turned back on. I am still slightly nervous. Because at this point, the biggest thing to me is if I screw up, and there is a chance I screw up, if I screw up or we get unlucky, we may have, like, some of the blue chest items, meh, but losing that iris treasure means that we have to do an entire additional run, most likely. Like, those are super... We're getting to the point where they are very hard to come by. And... this is me contemplating how stupid it would be to go after this treasure chest. The answer is not very, because they were far enough away that we're okay. Very careful to enter the stairs from this point on from the bottom whenever we can. The enemies always spawn facing down by default, so if you go through the stairs facing down or to the side, you spawn facing that direction, and there's a chance if an enemy were to spawn right above you that it will get a back attack. And at this point, we do not want to take that risk. having to survive 2 rounds in that type of situation against certain dragons or other enemies is just really rough. Come on. I'm still opening every chest we can. Again, there's like 3-4 items in particular from red chests that would be very good. Six, including the Iris treasures that we still have available. Moment of panic as I did that. That fight actually isn't that bad, is it? We probably could have done that. That was a... This is really bad. We should have just gone for the stairs. This was not worth it. Okay. We need to build Sellen's IP back up, which means she has to take damage. The best way to do that at this point is fighting a copper dragon. Singular. Waiting for that. Still not enough, but it's something. Should have actually re-equipped her first. Sellen's guts stat sucks. And that's how you... the gut stat determines how much IP you get for every attack. I'm gonna laugh so hard if Sully kills this thing. Like the one time that Sully doesn't run and doesn't defend is against the copper dragon that I'm trying to grind. Yep. actually probably at high enough at this point, but I do not want to take the risk. Sully heard me. There we go. That'll do it. So the main reason that those dark summoners, those wizard enemies, are awful is because they have a chance to cause instant death. And even when it's only a small chance, when there's 3 of them and they get 6 attacks total as you're running away, you know, if they get that instant death on one of your characters, you have to rebuild your IP. I hate everything. So fast. At this point, like, every fight we have to do is playing with fire. And I hate it. I hate it. Okay, so we need to find another dragon so that Maxim can get punched a couple times. Let's actually remember to do... Never mind. Apparently. Black Jewel's fine. Power Gourd. That's actually good. Not what I was trying to do. Got lucky. these things so much. And I don't remember where there they are. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So, the copper dragons are reasonable. Oh my god, are you serious? We can deal with them, and even if one survives, we're not at an immediate danger if one survives. The gold dragons and the silver dragons are, oh my god. Basically, the copper are pretty much the same thing, but worse. So, coppers get 1 action per turn. Silvers get 2 actions per turn. I feel like this game is mocking me constantly. And I think at this point, we ignore the party room, we ignore everything else. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick breather. And then we're gonna do jelly. Okay, let's do this. Oh, our inventory's full again. That's hilarious. Okay, so I think the plan here is Blizzard Blow. Gladius technically works. But this is way higher attack. I'm not expecting that this is gonna matter. Bolt Shield, Agony Helm, Sea Ring doesn't matter, and I think Goldeye is the highest attack here. We're looking at attack pretty much by itself as a determining factor here. Water Jewel, C-Ring. Then we're good with the rest of his gear. Okay. I don't know that this is enough, but we're gonna do what we can. Devastation. Devastation. Power Gourd. I thought we had Trick. Guess we don't. Never mind. Then I guess we're having Maxim use the Power Gourd on Guy. Wait, what? I forgot about that part. Sully, you let me down. It was a good try. And honestly, I'm just happy getting down to the jelly. I'm not sure that was the best setup that we had available or the most efficient, but we got to the jelly, we got an Irish treasure, we're down to 2 remaining, and and I'm going to be done. Oh man. No, that was a lot of fun. And being able to get down to the jelly with a suboptimal party is always interesting. I may have to go back and do the math just to see how close we were to that 10,000 damage. Because I'm pretty sure we were still a ways off. I think that the Deadly Rods did about 4,000. Maximum Guy did about another 1,000 on that first two rounds. And then the last round we did about another 3,000. So yeah, we were probably about 2,000 off. Technically, if Sully was in his master form and had attacked every round, I guess, we may have actually gotten it. But it would have been if Sully had attacked and used special moves all 3 rounds. But yeah. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.